In this video, I'm going to give you the best starter microphone that is inexpensive when it comes to doing voiceovers. First, I want to shout out Denise for asking this question. This is a really good question when it comes to starter microphones and doing voiceovers. You definitely want to start with something that's pretty good and higher quality as opposed to something really bad. So let me start from the beginning of when I started doing voiceovers. I had no idea what to do. There was no manual for me that I actually looked up to try to find out. I actually hated my voice when I was younger, so I judged myself. I didn't know that even doing voiceovers was a possibility for me because I hated my own voice. So it was a huge surprise to actually have clients from all over the world that have paid me for my voice, and I decided to give it a try. It was about almost 7 years ago now, and so I've been doing voiceovers ever since then. And so when it comes to a starter microphone, I want you to do different than what I did. So I started out with a really bad microphone, and it was simply because my husband now, who's my boyfriend at the time, we had this YouTube channel and we had this little boom microphone. It was like 15 bucks off of eBay. So I started out using that, and it was really horrible. It used like probably a AA battery to power it, but also it used phantom power to power it, which you'll actually find out about later as you get deeper into voiceovers. But you won't need phantom power right now. What I suggest is simply starting out with a really good USB microphone. That would be the best type of starter microphone to start with. Now, clearly I give you that advice today, but I obviously did not start out in that way. But if I could do it over, I would definitely start with a really good USB microphone. And it's simply put, you can just plug it into the USB port on your laptop or your computer and just start recording with it. And that's pretty perfect. This microphone right here is the Blue Yeti. This is what I suggest actually getting. So it's pretty nice size to it, pretty hefty. And at the bottom of it, you'll see this is where you actually plug it into your USB microphone from there. And yeah, and then you can plug in headphones right there as well. And there's a couple settings of volume and things like that just there, and mute. So it's really simple actually. There's like gain and pattern on the other side. But this is a really good USB microphone. It is the Blue Yeti, and I would definitely suggest using this as your starter microphone. You just plug it right into your actual laptop and just start recording. It's a really good quality. I would suggest this one, or the Blue Yeti, or the Blue Snowball, which obviously is also from Blue. So they're actually really good. I've actually used this one a few times with my online courses. I actually will record audio with these for when I'm actually teaching. So it does work really well. I would definitely suggest it. It's in the range of around, let's see, 80 to 120. So it's not super expensive. It's really good. It's quite an investment. It's not a huge investment, but it definitely is an investment that will last you a long time. And if you want to start doing voiceovers, definitely invest in this. So yeah, definitely the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball will get you started when it comes to doing voiceovers. And of course, obviously there's other USB microphones that will work as well. Check on the quality of them. If there's feedback, make sure you check it to see if it's actually something where there could be customers that are saying bad things about that microphone. So obviously you wouldn't want it. But I hear really good things about the Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball. And I've also, of course, I use the Blue Yeti myself, so I have personal experience with it, and it definitely works really well. Another thing you will want to get though with that Blue Yeti or a Blue Snowball or whatever USB microphone that you use, like I said, I suggest in the range of like $80 to $120 for that investment, or $80 to $150. Something that's higher quality, anything I think below $50 won't do so well. I'm not sure if the Blue Snowball is below 50. It's probably around like 60-ish. But I think anything below 50 might not be great quality for when you want to start out with voiceovers. Now, this is my microphone today. Obviously, it's not just a USB microphone. It uses phantom power, so I actually have an audio interface that I plug it into so that it can work. This is what I suggest getting with your Yeti or your Blue Snowball or your USB microphone is a pop filter. You want to make sure that you have a nice pop filter that works, so it will filter out any pops or pees or sounds that your mouth might be making. It won't go directly into the microphone, because if you're just like this, obviously that won't filter anything out. But when you're like this, that filters out whatever sounds your mouth or lips might be making that shouldn't be in the recording itself. So definitely invest in your USB microphone and a pop filter right here. And also, this little arm right here will be really good, because then you can just put it onto a desk or a table, and so you just slide it over and get going. But if you have the Blue Yeti, of course, you don't actually need that, because it can stand up actually on the desk or on the table for you. So that's perfect. All right, so hopefully that answered your question, Denise, in this video. So when it comes to the starter microphones, those are the ones that I actually suggest. And obviously I've worked with one, so I know that it works really well, as opposed to the crappy $15 eBay microphone that I used previously. I actually do have an online course that you can enroll in if you'd like to. It's actually called the Online Voiceover Career Course, which will actually get you started into actually connecting with potential clients to record their audio for them, and obviously showing you the audio software that I use as well. And it goes through everything you need to know. I actually will include a link to that course in the description, so you can get enrolled if you like to and start learning how to build your voiceover career from home. All right, everybody, so thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate your time. Give me a like on it to let me know that this was informative, and of course subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you have any other questions, and yeah, I'll be sure to answer them, possibly in a new video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.